So, hi, today we are going to learn Form 1 Science Revision Part 3. So, let's continue with the question. Mark correct. Okay, so I just need to put a tick here. Correct. Oh, cannot put a tick here. Mark correct at the natural phenomena and X for a non-natural phenomena. So this question, I think it is very easy. What is natural and not natural? So it's very easy. Natural one will be natural, which is A and C. Raining is natural, not natural like a car. So put an X and put an X. And if you are doing this, you will get 4 marks. Very easy. Next question. Watch the apparatus below. Match the apparatus below with the measurement of the correct base quantity of physics. So this question. So for this question is easy kacang putih. Okay. So this one is length, obviously. This one is temperature. And this one is the time. And this one is the mass. Okay. So usually question like this easy won't come out in the exam. Okay. Unless they won't ask so easy. Like, just forget about this question. Okay. There's a mass and there is a weight. Just want to explain the difference between a mass and a weight. So what's the difference between mass and a weight? A mass is the amount of particle or amount of atom in the 10%. Means the mass is always the same, correct? Now the mass on the you on the moon and the mass you on the earth is the same because you are still you. The weight is different. The weight is the gravitation pull towards an object. Like for example, you're very fat, 120 kg, so your weight will be 120 kg on earth. In order to be slim, you don't need to slim down. You just need to go to the moon. Because when you go to the moon, you need to divide your gravity by how many? Divide by half lah. Okay, 1 kg equivalent to how many Newton at moon? Divide by 6, is it? So then you will be very slim. You don't need to slim down. You just need to go to the moon. Number 3, Hardy carried out an investigation to study the factor that affect the number of oscillation. Oscillation means the thing, okay, 1 oscillation, 2 oscillation of a simple pendulum. Okay, this is the bob. Sometimes people use bob, sometimes people use pendulum. I prefer to use pendulum because I prefer to use bob because it's easy to remember the spelling. Okay, bob and the length of the pendulum. State the step involved in the statement made by Hardy. So for this question, they already give us making hypothesis, making conclusion, identify. And so the first thing is we see this question, we need to highlight it. Okay. The longer the pendulum, the longer the time. Correct or not? So this will be the hypothesis because it shows a relationship. More handsome means more girl will like you. It's a relationship. Then you need to do experiment. Okay, so you go out, you walk, see got girl like you or not. So if got girl like you means you are handsome, something like that. I don't know. It's a relationship. Identify the variable. Identify the variable means there are what variable that you want to change. In this thing, there's a, for example, the variable is the first one will be the longer the pendulum, the first variable, the time. So the length is a variable, time is a variable, but length is the manipulated variable. The longer the length, more time. Manipulated variable, responding variable. So we need to know the variable. Means what you want to test. You want to do science, you want to do experiment, there must be something that you want to test. For example, more water, the plant will grow. No water, the plant will die. So the variable will be presence of water manipulated. This one, responding will be the whether the plant will live or die, correct or not? So there is a relationship. Science experiment is not like sejarah. Okay, you read in the book last time got what Agong Last time got Nabi Isa, got Sultan Sulaiman. You know experiment. There is no need experiment because it's in the history. In science, we want to know, okay, if you say this, then how? Okay, you say this, then how? Show me. Do experiment. You say apple, I put up, it will come down. Show me, do experiment. Then you do the experiment, you plan, and at the last, the conclusion will say, yes, blah, 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 then blah, blah, blah. Or no, blah, blah, blah means not blah, blah, blah. It could be like this when you go to the college that time. So another one is the conclusion, okay? The length of the pendulum affect the time taken to make one oscillation. Okay. Based on the diagram, mark correct for one precaution step that must be done by Hardy during carrying out the experiment. So what are the precaution? Precaution means the thing that we need to be careful. 你要小心啊，哪一个东西是你要小心 ？So, Dashina. So, wait. So, very good. So, the answer will be make sure the bob have the same weight. Correct or not? Then you only can test ma. Correct or not? If you take one heavy like a basketball, and then you take one tennis ball, test 什么鬼哦？你不用 test 的。There's no need to test already because you say longer than what. So, but you take different ball. So there's failure in the experiment. People say you experiment simply do one, you don't know how to do, you say only, correct or not? So you want to do experiment, you want to think, you want to do a correct experiment because this is science. You want to do a as close as possible to the reality because experiments sure got some, we call it what lah? We call it like the thing, the variable that involved, there's a word I forget already. For example, maybe the wind will blow. Then the result will be bad. It's negligible lah, or maybe suddenly got earthquake, or suddenly, I don't know lah, your mom call you or what. So there's always this little thing that we try to reduce. That's why we call it science, correct or not? Like how you want to do the vaccine for the COVID-19, they take all the people, all the sample. Malaysia is almost impossible to make vaccine. You know why? Because actually Malaysia don't have the enough sample. How many people, where you want to find people to do the sample? Like in China, in other country, they have a lot of these cases. So they will take the people and test. But Malaysia is, even though nowadays, one day is like almost 2,000 of COVID-19 cases, but who want to do the test? Not enough participants. So almost impossible we do vaccination. But if you do, we want to do properly. It takes, until now, we've seen no vaccine because we don't want people to die, correct or not? We want to do on animal first, then we do human. We want to do it slowly. We don't want to do then the next 2-3 years, then people got cancer or people become zombie. So we want to do the experiment as close as possible to the reality and to take the precaution step that we want to take, correct or not? Pity the animal lah. Usually we take animal, okay? Like all the shampoo before you use, they usually use it for monkey. That's why some animal lover, they don't support you use shampoo like Follow Me, Pantene or what, because they will use the monkey to do monkey or whatever thing to do the experiment. Then they say like you abuse the animal. Okay, for this question, the diagram below show the periodic table, label P and Q above using the words given. So what is P and Q? So very good. So P, in this one, you just need to remember, okay? P is metal. So I just draw it metal. Just draw up here the arrow lah. Normal gas will be here. Okay, that's why it's called gas ma. Okay, normal actually it means brave lah, 很大胆 ，okay， 大胆的 gas， but it's not actually brave gas. It actually means normal 就很像很 got power 厉害 because this one cannot combine. Okay， 它不用其他人 ，it can combine itself is sufficient. It no need to give electron or share electron because they call it noble gas lah, very brave warrior. It doesn't mean like that, but just some the English word. Mark correct the characteristic of the metal. So for this one, characteristic of metal, which is metal has a shiny surface. Very good. And is malleable and ductile. Shiny means shiny lah. Huh? You see this, what thing? See this mouse? This mouse is not shiny. It's not metal, it's plastic. Shiny means like this one, the watch. Okay, the watch is shiny, so we call it metal. Brittle and easy to break. Brittle means if I like this, I bend it, it will break. Okay, so usually metal, like metal pipe, you bend it, it won't break. But this is plastic, so if I like this, it's break. Okay, it will break. Malleable and ductile means you can take hammer and knock it, you can bend it, you can pull it, it is still okay. But for like I don't know, maybe paper is not metal, so I pull it, it will break, the book will spoil. Okay, so this is not metal. Let's look at the next question. So let's read this question. The diagram shows various types of unicellular. Okay, so unicellular, uni means actually is called uni and multi. Uni means one, correct or not? But university is not one university, right? Uni, someone got what? Universe, for example. Only one universe now. But actually, we also have many universe, right? But you live in the one universe. You only can see one universe, right? You cannot see beyond another universe because our light cannot reach. Okay, even light cannot reach. How you can reach there? That's why there's two definitions of universe. Okay, one definition of universe is the entire dimension, 3D dimension. Another definition of universe is where the light can reach. But actually, there's a certain limit for the length of the photon, the light. So it will stop at there. We only can see where the light can reach on it. So uni means one, multi means a lot. Multi-cell, multicellular, multi-racial country. Our country is a multi-race country, okay, with religion and people. So based on the diagram, so if you see who got one only, you see this one only lah, correct or not? One only lah, one got two eye, it's not the eye lah, but it's this one also one only, okay, parameter one cell. This one is Spirogyra a lot and Hydra means it's a multi-cell. Like you and me we are also multi-cell. I got the skin cell, the hair cell, the eye cell, the nose hair cell, the teeth cell, and so on. So only one cell. So P and S only one cell. So I put here P and I put here S, Q and R. They have many cells. It will be bigger because you got more cell, you become big. Like you are very big. Okay. So Q and R, Q and R. Very good. So this question, what's the difference between multicellular and unicellular? So it's very easy, okay? Unicellular, like universe, only one. So unicellular, only one cell, 一个细胞罢了。multiply, 乘是很多啊。So multicellular cell contain more than one cell. Easy, okay? Easy, very easy. So Fiona, 12 years old, begin to aware got pimple, correct or not? You small that time, you don't have pimple, right? Until around 12 to 14 years old, you start to have pimple. And yep, it's a pimple. What is the name of the process? In Chinese, we call it as, okay, so in Chinese, I think they call it 青春期, something like that. But in English, we call it as puberty. Okay, so we spell it puberty, puberty, P-U-B-E-R-T-Y, puberty. So you can see the face start to have pimple, the enlargement of the breast, the hip. Also, it means that the the lady start to can have baby, start to have children cannot have baby ma. You need to go after your puberty, you have period, then only you can have baby. For guy also, guy children can have baby or not. Children also cannot have baby unless the guy undergo puberty. So the guy will have some pimple, there's a change of voice, and the guy, I think it will be slightly muscular or muscle. Or not, guy should have muscle due to your hormone thing. So, yep, after you have puberty means you can get married and have children. Besides having pimples, take other two physical traits that Fiona found. So just now I already just mentioned. So of course, the enlargement of breast or hip, you can say, or hair growth in armpit, correct or not? Your armpit here start to have the hair, and pubic is the private part lah for guy and girl, and menstruation for girl means got period lah. But in science we don't call it period lah. We call it menstruation. So that's it until today. I teach until now. I hope to see you soon in the next video. See you. Bye bye.